Hi and welcome to a new video. My name is Lukas Ruschitzka, I'm a musician and software developer, and in this video I'd like to show you one of my latest projects and how to use it with Studio One. It's called the Epic Online Orchestra and it's basically a chord sample player which allows you to choose different chords, and these chords are then played by the Epic Online Orchestra. The Epic Online Orchestra is just a website, so you only need to type in the address into your browser and that's it. And this is how it sounds. In the Epic Online Orchestra we have different major and minor chords, and you just click the buttons to hear how these chords sound when they are orchestrated for a real orchestra. I think it's sometimes really interesting to see that really basic and simple chords can sound really rich and interesting when they are well arranged. With the Epic Online Orchestra you can try out different chord progressions and instantly play them with the orchestra sound. If you say, oh, there are some chords missing, just click this Advanced Mode button right here and you will see all 12 semitones. These chords are real sampled chords, which means that each single chord has been recorded by a real orchestra, so that's why they sound so natural. I haven't recorded them myself. I used the really great free instrument by the sample company Sonoscore, actually based in the same city as me here in Mainz, Germany. So if you are interested in getting this instrument for Native Instruments Contact, then go on their website and there you can download the instrument for free to use it in Studio One or any other DAW. Okay, so what's the point of the Epic Online Orchestra? You see here at the bottom we have this little sequencer, and it's pretty easy. You just need to click one of the chords and add it to the sequencer, and now you can hear how it sounds. You also have these chord presets here, which are inspired by a really nice video on YouTube. I've put the link into the description. We also have this random button. With the random button you can add completely random chords, which is really fun if you need some inspiration and if you're looking for new ideas. You can drag these chords around if you just want to try out some variations. Let's just remove some of those chords. Now go to Export, and in this little drop-down menu here we have 3 different ways to export the chord progression we just made: WAV, MP3 and MIDI. MP3 is quite handy if you want to send it to someone via Facebook or WhatsApp. The WAV format is great if you want to use these chords in a song just like this sound on the website. So if you need an orchestra backing for a ballad or whatever, it's pretty easy to create some orchestra chords. But what I want to show you now is how we can use these chords with the chord track in Studio One. So let's just export the chords as a MIDI file and save it on the computer. Before we go ahead, if you find this video helpful, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel. This really helps me to make more tools and videos like that in the future. Alright, now we go to Studio One and make a new song. How to bring our chords into Studio One? That's as easy as just taking the MIDI file and drag it into our song. And the great thing is that now we can use the Studio One chord track. We just need to drag the instrument event into the chord track, and we now see they are immediately recognized, so I can now start a song with it. For example, I could load one of my Orchestra VST instruments and start the song with a string patch. Now what you can do is basically take any music loop you want, drag it into your song and let the chord track make the rest of the work. For example, here I have the construction kits of the Presonus Symphonic Orchestra. Let's just look for some preset and I'll go for Homecoming. But first let's hear how it sounds. Okay, I'll take this part C and drag it into our song. If I now play the song, the music loops will sound like they are. If I want them to follow our chord progression we made in the Epic Online Orchestra, I open the inspector. Then I go to Follow Chords and I choose a chord follow mode. In this case, I'll choose Narrow. Okay, so let's listen to it. You see, we took these construction kits which originally had completely different chords, so with the chord track we can bring them into a completely different mood. And if you don't like one of the chords, just click it in the chord track and maybe let's change this chord to a G flat minor and then G major, A major, Although I originally developed the Epic Online Orchestra tool to use it standalone, it really gets way more powerful if you use it with Studio One or with any other DAW which can transform different chords. If you like the Epic Online Orchestra, then go ahead and try out how it works for you. If you have ideas for new features or if you have any questions about it, just write it into the comments. And if you want to support the development of this little tool, please consider to buy me a coffee. I've put the link into the description, or just subscribe to my channel, this really helps me. But for now, thanks for watching and bye bye.